as we get towards the end of the summer, baseball summer, we have two more of these. This is our last minor league team that we're going over as well. So next week, we're going to talk about the last thing in baseball summer, the end of the summer, the Little League World Series next week, championship. We're definitely going to go ahead and talk about that as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Southern Maryland. I got it right. Last year I had on the graphic South Maryland, even though I know it's the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. So nothing in Baltimore being like I grew up in Baltimore like this. There's nothing like you're Baltimorean if you know what blue crabs are. Not just crabs. That proves you're from Maryland because that's what we do. We have blue crabs on the South in the Chesapeake Bay. So let's check it out here. The Blue Crabs. Stan Kilborn has been there a long time. Courtney Nischel is the GM. I think she's been the GM, 17 years. So she's been there a long time running the team. They have seasons in two halves. So it is 50-49 for them. 50-49 is their record for the half season. So that is the way they looked. Better record in the first half than they did in the second half. So as well, this is now a team without a major league affiliation, independent league, playing in the same league as the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars. All right. So this is true fan. These are players that are playing strictly for the love of the game. Look at the ages of these guys. So we talked about some of those young players. We talked about some of these prospects. D'Alessandro Diazzi, 41 years old. He's their oldest player. He's actually having a pretty good season, not in the top five. But Andrew Thurman, he's 33 years old. And Pierce Howard played at the University of New Orleans. So these guys are past their prime or in their prime as well as players, as athletes, and they're playing here in minor league baseball. Brent Berra is having a good season for them. I think played in the Yankees organization, 6 home runs, 57 RBIs, 321 average. Jackson Loftin as well. He's been playing he's been moving around a lot. I don't think he has one particular position. He's been in the outfield some, etc. 11 home runs, 45 RBIs. One of the league leaders in stolen bases with 59 RBIs. I hear it. Getting through it. Ethan Wilson, 25 years old. Played a lot of right field. He's their big power hitter. 13 home runs, 62 RBIs, 254. I think of all these guys, I think he's the one that'll be back in a major league organization as well. I keep rubbing my eye here. Gio Giacomo, 25 years old, 15 home runs. They've had good players this season. So you look at Hagerstown, that's really struggled, fired the manager. They've had some players. They had some good success in the set first half. Some of these guys are doing well, 291, 26 RBI, 26 stolen bases, which is really, really good. Jalen Miller, pitching not quite as good. You do see that in these independent leagues. Pitching is not nearly as good. So Jalen Miller has been their best, 8-4, 3.47 ERA, 70 Ks as well. Shawn Semple, 29 years old, 6-6, 380, 90 Ks, leading their team in strikeouts as well. So I do think this is I do think here it's really cool because these guys are just playing. I think in most cases, the best a lot of these guys are going to hope for is just, maybe catch on somewhere as a manager. I don't think there's almost no chance of some of these guys, maybe some of these guys catch back on in minor league. You never know. There are stories of that, like even a Rich Hill. There was a guy that played in the independent leagues, whatever. He's back in the majors. He's, you never know. But they're hanging on, playing for the love of the game. So it's very impressive as well. I think, too, and let me share the screen here. So I'm going to share my screen here. Thank you for your management. Appreciate your cooperation. Shout out Channel 9.
You got to have that with you at all times. This is my personal stash. Listen, we're going to talk to some of the folks over here. We got a friendly wager, a competition going on with these folks who have come out here. What is the challenge that you've presented to your friend this evening?
See how many wings you can eat, max wings. We're doing Jeopardy style rules.
Okay. How is he doing?
He's doing really good.
Eating blue crabs at a Blue Crabs game.
31 or 32.
32? You feeling okay? You feeling invincible?
Feeling great. Could definitely double this number.
All right. What do y'all think about this promotion, about the game, about the Blue Crabs?
It's good. Yeah, great game, great food. It's we weren't sure what we were going to get into, and
we had a blackout season in 2020, and we hosted.
That's the GM, Courtney Fisher.
Right? It was a little shorter. There wasn't as.
That is a nice looking stadium as well. I think, like, for a minor league facility, some of these minor league facilities, I think some people kind of sleep on how good it is. If you've ever been, I know some of you live in Baltimore, especially that have never been to a Keys game or a Blue Crabs game or something like that. I know, like, going to games at Oriole Park, you go to these minor league stadiums and, like, you'll be shocked how solid some of these facilities are, how good some of these facilities are when you actually take a look at them. So definitely check it out, eating blue crabs at the Blue Crabs game. So definitely check that out. Having a decent enough season too, I think, like that, compared to, they've been better than the boxcars have been the last 2 years. So definitely check that out as well. And let's talk, last but not least, your Baltimore Orioles. They've been fun to watch. I can tell you this, obvious reasons this week, but it has been much better this week watching the Orioles. They've obviously played better. They had a rare Wednesday off tonight, so that's why I was able to start it. So it's definitely been a pleasure watching the Orioles this year in these last week or so compared to the way it's been recently. So definitely shout out to getting that. Got some bad news today, so we're going to cover a lot of that in the Orioles report. Saturday, Orioles announced the long-awaited Dylan Beavers is now on the Orioles. So definitely in a corresponding move, Greg Allen, who was signed from the Yankees, has been DFA'd as well. That's designated for assignment. I got to save space there with characters. The Orioles do reach out. Mike Eflin would absolutely be reply when he's asked if he can see himself in Baltimore in 2026. Zach Eflin is out for the season as well. Going to free agency. We're going to go over free agency once we start our offseason coverage. First video is going to be the perfect offseason, what's going to happen in the offseason, and we're going to go on and on all the way through the offseason free agency as well. I don't know if they bring Eflin back. I don't know what his price tag is going to be. I think him getting injured is – you never know with pitchers. I think that the obvious thought is it'll decrease his value, which will make him more make it the Orioles easier for him to sign because other teams. I kind of think he has enough of a track record where he may get a decent offer if he actually is healthy to go. I think that's possible, but we'll see how that goes. But he says he's open to coming back. A lot of guys say that before free agency, etc. Designated Greg Allen, we talked about that. Dylan Beavers and Norfolk as well. Called up the next day, Sam Basayo from Norfolk as well. Reinstate Colton Cowser from the 7-day injury list option. Daniel Johnson, Ryan Noda, and transferred Zach Eflin to the 60-day DL. So he's here. We've been waiting all season long. Sam Basayo is finally he's the number 8 prospect by MLB.com. He's finally in the Orioles uniform like we have all been waiting for. Basayo is in an Orioles uniform finally, and we got Basayo here. Colton Cowser, I think, is back. Had some injuries as well. It's good to see him all go. Has been playing in center, which is good. Johnson and Noah, it's clear they were just killing time to get the service time for those guys. Why are they coming up now? I'm not going to go past the service time thing. So service time, if they go in the last 45 days of the season, Dylan Beavers and Sam Basayo will get rookie status for 2026 season. Why does that matter? So they want them to have rookie status in the 2026 season, so you can get an extra draft pick if they go ahead and win Rookie of the Year. Both of these guys, Dylan Beavers this week, was their top 100 prospect in the ESPN rankings, so that allows the Orioles to get more compensation as well. So all of that, holding them out, was for these reasons, to make the 2026 team stronger in the 2027, etc. Now they're here. We can stop worrying about that. And they have been terrific as well. Maverick Hanley has been reinstated with a 10-day DL. He's been in Norfolk as well. Albert Suarez on Monday was sent to rehab Simon in Norfolk Tides. Pretty sure we're going to see Suarez before the end of the season. I think some of the guys we've been missing may make up the bullpen next year at the start. Looking at it, Suarez, etc. A lot of these guys aren't going to be here as well. Bad news: Felix Bautista has undergone surgery to repair a torn rotator cuff on his right shoulder. He is expected to miss 12 months. So, man, second time in 3 years now he's had surgery where he's not going to miss time. And I'm interested to see what they do with his contract. His contract is up after next season. May have pitched his last game. This is 2 times he didn't even finish. They held him out 16 months with Tommy John. He comes back. He doesn't even make it through August, and he has to have surgery again. So it's too bad because Felix Bautista, man, was one of the best. Was one of the best heaters I ever saw, man, as far as that goes. So it's too terrible as far as I'm concerned. Felix Bautista as well. Bradish had Tommy John as well. He's nearing the end of his long rehab. He actually did pitch in Norfolk tonight as well. Interesting as well, I saw Kyle Bradish is pitching the first game of a doubleheader. Trey Gibson, who might be the best pitcher in the minor league system, actually pitched there as well. So they both pitched both ends of a doubleheader. He's going to be on the team next week. So he's got one more rehab staff. You're going to see him. I think the thing with Bradish, they just want to get him on the field. They just want to get him on the field. You don't want to go the whole offseason and not know. You want to go ahead and get Bradish on the field in 2026. I think we covered that. Yeah, they're done for the season as well. Orioles have scored 38 runs in the last 6 games of August 14th and 19th. So I just went over it last week how they only scored 8 runs. With Beavers and Basayo, it's totally different. That's why it's been so much fun to watch because they've been scoring runs. The offense is now not just guys from 1 to 6. They're getting it from all over as well. So shout out to the offense really getting going there. Shout out to Sagano, who's been fantastic all season. I'll put him in the hot category as well. And I usually don't get guys this early, but you got to say Dylan Beavers and Basayo. Hot. You almost want to put them there simply because they've had such good minor league seasons. We've been winning so long. They've been fantastic, to say the least, as well. I think like this is going to be so much fun watching these guys. Definitely. And these guys aren't going to get they're getting what they call in baseball the cup of coffee, the little rookie run before they start their rookie season. They're going to play. No question about it, 2026. Somebody put on Twitter, and I agree with them. What's happened to Adley Rutschman? Yeah. They're not getting much. He missed it. He got scratched from the game last night. He was in the original lineup that I saw, and then they came out later. He wasn't in it with the oblique. He's injured. He should play. Interesting to see tonight. I did put it on Twitter beforehand. They had Bedell Marva, all at the top of the batting order. Wima Aloy, Caden Bodine, and Ike Irish. 2 of those guys can catch. Basayo can catch. We'll see what happens in the offseason. Kobe Mayo's kind of been struggling as well. Grant Wolfram hasn't played well at all as well. San Francisco Giants. Giants started out good this season. I think they've kind of come down to earth. I don't think they have a ton of talent as well. And if you want to see Baltimore Orioles, you watch the San Diego Padres. O'Hearn, Leonardo, Machado, etc. So I think the Padres, I think this team might be, with the way the Dodgers have looked, be the team in the National League representing the World Series as well. And Gunnar, again, Gunner's not maybe what we hope for, but Gunnar, he's your best Oriole. He's definitely showed it. Up to hit his 15 home run, solid stuff. Gunnar has been really good. Thank you very much for joining us this week. Remember, Sunday, our Maryland Terps football preview. We're going to talk the Big Ten quarterback competition, true freshman quarterback, Big Ten. See how we do. There's a comment. Rick Arnold, what's up, buddy? I agree, man. Rick Arnold, Mr. Positive, the king of Orioles Twitter. Definitely check out Rick Arnold on Twitter. Thank you very much for joining us here on the Ravori Sports Podcast. You enjoy the rest of your day.